welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to answer the question, how real millionaires roll. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Let's get into it. So if you have $1 million, how would you spend it? I think most people would say they would buy a brand new luxury car, a big house in a nice neighborhood, maybe take a couple of vacations and then blow some money on designer clothes and shoes. So I did some research and I found that the average millionaire has a net worth of about $3.3 million. And what I found is that 90% of millionaires are actually under 60 years old, which means they built their wealth after they were adults. So I looked at a few studies and talked to some actual millionaires to find out how they spend their money. And what I found is that most real millionaires are unflashing their cash like most people would expect. In fact, they tend to do the exact opposite. So let's go over 5 ways that real millionaires spend their money. 1. They invest in themselves. Most millionaires understand the value of their time and they're willing to invest in themselves to keep learning and growing. They hire coaches, consultants, and even therapists to help them become better versions of themselves. They know that investing in yourself is the best way to increase your net worth. Now, this doesn't mean they're spending money foolishly, but they will spend money on things that help them grow as a person and make more money. 2. They pay for experiences. Most millionaires aren't really into material possessions. Sure, they might have a nice car or a big house, but they're not really attached to those things. What they really value are experiences. So instead of buying a bunch of new clothes, they'll spend money on traveling to a new country or going on a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. They know that these experiences will create memories that last a lifetime. And the funny thing is, when you stop and think about it, experiences are the only things that you can't take with you when you die. So it makes sense to spend money on things that will enrich your life and bring you happiness. 3. They buy time. Time is the one thing that we can't get back. It's the most valuable thing that we have. And millionaires know this. That's why they're always looking for ways to buy back their time. They outsource all of their responsibilities so they can focus on the things that are important to them. They're not afraid to pay for convenience because they know that it is an investment in their time. For example, they'll use services like grocery delivery, house cleaning, and even laundry services. They also hire assistants to help them with everyday tasks so that they can focus on bigger projects. Basically, they're always looking for ways to automate their lives and free up their time. Because once you realize that time is the most valuable thing that you have, you start to see the value in paying for things that buy you back time. 4. They don't waste money on cheap products. Millionaires know the difference between cheap products and quality products. They understand that cheap products often break down or wear out quickly, which means that you have to keep buying new ones. Over time, this ends up costing you more money. They're also aware that cheap products rarely provide good service or support. So if something goes wrong, you're on your own. They know that investing in quality products may cost more upfront, but it saves them time and money in the long run. And 5. They don't buy unnecessary status symbols. Millionaires aren't trying to show off their wealth. They know that buying expensive cars, jewelry, or clothes won't make them any happier. In fact, they're usually under the radar and don't draw attention to themselves. They're also aware that these types of purchases can actually make them targets for thieves. So instead of wasting their money on unnecessary status symbols, they invest their money in things that matter to them, like experiences, investments, and their own personal growth. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to think like a millionaire. The way you spend your money is a reflection of your values and priorities. So if you want to be a millionaire, start by investing in yourself, buying experiences, your time, quality products, and avoiding unnecessary status symbols. Do this, and you'll be on your way to becoming a millionaire in no time. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post weekly content to help you become the smartest person in any room. See you guys next week.